Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for coming. I hope you joined the fam. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this very beautiful Igbo bridal look on my beautiful model redeem. So first off, I'm going in with foundation because I already did her skin prep. Like I posted that as a separate video. So if you've not seen it, please do well to check it out. So I'm just going in with foundation and I'm blending that into her skin generously. This foundation is from Secure Cosmetics, by the way. I'm using my beauty blender to like pat it onto her skin generously. And I'm repeating the same process for the other side. Blending is the key to flawlessness, guys. You have to blend until everything is seamless and like well blended into her skin. You don't leave your foundation haphazardly. Make sure it's smooth. You don't scrub, you dab. Press it into the skin, basically. So now I'm going into concealer and I'll be using these two from Nuban Beauty and LA Girl in Fawn. And I'm just doing the regular concealing her under eyes, her chin, her forehead, bridge of her nose. Just everywhere that I want to add light to her skin, basically. And then next off, I'll blend that out with a brush first before going into my beauty blender to blend. Please do well to give us a like on this video if you end up loving it. Leave a comment, like ask all your questions below, and also subscribe to my channel. Share the video to your friends as it helps us grow. And also tell me what you think about the video in the comment sections. So I'm blending in now with a brush, starting from the sides of her face, basically, because I want to use that brush to like blend everything into one another. I didn't just go straight into like all the products with the brush. I'm blending from the corners first. So I blend everything into her skin, then I'll now continue blending like to smoothing the remaining concealer out. And I'm using a beauty blender for this process. So next off, I'm going into blush now, but I'm using this lip palette, this orange color from my lip palette as a blush. It's not exactly orange though. So I'm just going to be blending that into her skin generously. Dabbing it with a different side of my beauty sponge. And now we're going in with powder to set all that good stuff, to set all the places that needs to be set. Basically, we're setting everything that we did with wet products here. We're going to be doing that with dry powder, highlighting, contouring, and then put the blush. So right now I'm using this light shade from my Lady V palette to like press onto her highlight areas to help the makeup set, because if you go in straight to baking, like the baking powder, it ends up making that place look rough. I don't know if you understand, like, because there's so much powder. So you have to set first with a normal powder. You can also set with your baking powder, but it should be a very small quantity. So right now I'm contouring with the same powder palette. I'm using a fluffy angled brush. It's this brush is unbranded, but it's a very, very, very good product. So I'm just using that contour to like add dimensions to her face, to chisel out the face, if that makes sense, and also to add warmth, because I like my makeup looking warm. I don't like it looking all white and ashy. So that's why I'm adding, like, I love contour so much. That's why I'm using so much contour. Not so much, but like a reasonable amount. So now I'm just going over everything with a powder over shades from the same Lady V powder palette. If you can get your hands on this powder, please do. It's very good. I would recommend definitely. If you have any questions, you can do well to send me a DM and I'll be so excited to respond, like to answer your questions. Now I am baking her face with my Espon setting powder. I didn't show that on here, but that's what I always use. And I'm using a strong beauty sponge just so that I can collect enough product. Like this one is not wet, that's what I mean by strong. I didn't wet it, so I can collect enough products. And I'm just baking everywhere that we applied the concealer. By the way, I styled this hair, you guys. I styled her hair. So the hairstylist that was supposed to come couldn't make it in time, and I just had to do stuff by myself, and I could say I'm so proud of myself. So back to the tutorial. I went on to do her brows off camera, and now I'm applying eyeshadow. This is actually a pigment, it's not an eyeshadow. This is a pigment from Avo Cosmetics. It's a gold pigment from Avo Cosmetics, and I'm using a stipple brush to apply that on her face. I didn't use glue to apply the pigment though, I just used a normal concealer. So I went in with another pigment from MK Beauty Ninja. Forgive my voice, please. So I'm just going to be using a brown shade of eyeshadow now to blend the crease area, to like blend everything in together. You have to take your time when you're blending your eyeshadow for it to come out right. Take little product at a time and all that stuff. So then that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm blending both eyes at once. Like I'm doing the same thing for both eyes at the same time. So you see me packing more products, like more brown eyeshadow on the corner of her eyes. That's because I want to like intensify that part. I want the eyeshadow to look a little more intense. And I'm still going into my fluffy brush to blend that out. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm using this brush to like pack on more product, more brown at the corners of her eyes, just to add more dimension and to make the look a lot better. And I'm blending that out now with a fluffy brush, the same one I used to do her crease. So right now I'm just popping on her lashes, and these lashes I'm using are from She Lashes. They also have very good lashes, by the way. Please pardon me with the whole clearing of throat. I think I'm falling sick. I used green on her waterline here, and I just want to smoke that out with a green eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see the green color on her waterline. It's not so obvious, so I'm smoking that out now with a green color of eyeshadow. I wanted this look to be subtle and colorful at the same time, if that makes sense, because it's a bridal look here. As much as they don't want much, your brides might not want much colors, you have to also add like a spice, like, I don't know, add a little bit of color basically, but in a subtle way, if that makes sense. Please forgive me. So I wanted to do two lips for this look. Basically, I did a nude one, and then I ended up switching to red. This is just some part of the clip. I'll show you guys the finished look. I'll insert it somewhere up here for you guys to see. I ended up switching the lips to red because I was not okay with the nude one. So we've basically come to the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please do also give me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share the video also, as it helps the channel grow. And I will see you when I come your way next time with a new video. So this picture up here is what the look was like after, when I was done with the new look and all. So I ended up switching it up. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way next time with a new video. Ciao, stay blessed. Bye guys.